Hello and welcome back to Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Rewrite. Let's continue. Last time we had a perfect date and not so perfect news because Shizuru apparently collapsed. Why? We're going to find out, so let's go. Very curious. Lucia tells me that Shizuru collapsed and was taken to the hospital. Okay. That's what I understood from her phone, at least, which came just moments after I got out of the bath. Lucia is probably blaming herself right now. But we're close enough to confide in each other about love. I bet Lucia considers herself responsible, thinking that because she found happiness, Shizuru received the opposite in exchange, having the bad luck falls upon her instead. Oh my god, that's such a destructive, point of view. Damn. As worried as I am for Shizuru, I'm just as worried for Lucia. She was brought into the Guardian hospital I was in before. It looks like typical municipal hospital. You wouldn't even imagine that it was actually backed by the worldwide circuit organization. This is also the same place that I've had to visit countless times for checkups after the incident at Santa Brosia. Mr. Shikuju, how is Shizuru? Okay. Yeah. So because she have enhanced regeneration and stuff, yeah, true. But what happened exactly? When? How? Were you fighting Ki or something? I mean, Ki is pretty much pacifist, outside of destroying the world. But it's like her job, per se. Beyond the glass window, Shizuru is lying on a hospital bed, surrounded by the assortment of medical instruments. A deep red tube is inserted inside her, connected to an ominous-looking machine. No matter how you spin it, her condition doesn't look optimistic. Okay, just what happened to her? Oh, suddenly! Okay, that's... So, even they don't know. Okay, that's new. If suddenly and no one knows why, I assume that would be actually work of Ki or some other familiar that can block perception. Huh. Why this happened? What? She just collapsed? That's not right. She still seems like she's been doing fine though. No signs of any sickness or anything. Oh, okay. Why? Okay. Why me too? Is this some kind of issue that Lucia poison is getting more potent or something and it got suddenly stronger in Shizuru and she couldn't even handle it? Something like that? Huh? Wait. Is that possible? This is a other explanation I can think of. If they want Kotaro be checked up, then that's the only other explanation I can have. Still completely in the dark about what's going on, I'm brought to a different room. Pushed by doctors, I undergo the blood tests and urinalysis. It's around the end that my imagination takes a turn in the darker direction. Mr. Shikuju, where is Lucia? Okay. Once you called, it sounded like we would be meeting in the hospital. However, it looks like she isn't here anymore. I check my phone, finding a message from Lucia. Apparently she'll be having a checkup at a different hospital. She did say in the message not to worry though. Just what happened to her? Lucia's poison? I thought it was already fixed. Then what? She was affected by Lucia's poison? Yeah, we know. Shizuru did tell me those along those lines. that she's okay with Lucia poison because she has a special body. That's why she was qualified to be Lucia's one and only friend. I can't even imagine just how greatly that has helped Lucia. No one understands Lucia as well as Shizuru does. She's always been at her side as a truly irreplaceable confidant. I never gave it any deeper thought though. I can withstand Lucia's poison because I use my body accelerator to remodel myself in order to be able to accept Lucia's poison. But just how is Shizuru able to withstand it? Yeah. Medicine factory.
必要な薬物を体内で自己生成し、
Okay.
自己投与できる。そして有害物質に接した場合にも自己分析してそれを相殺する薬物を自己生成。
So this is different from what we learned in Shizuru Road. I felt like she needs to know like the components of the poison or like to the disease to like make actually a medicine, the drug for it. It seems like it's automatic actually, but it still takes time, it seems.
つまりどんな悪事記をしても絶対に食中毒にならない能力ということかしら。
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we remember how she ate everything in the forest. If she has that power, then why would she collapse?
2つの不幸が重なったわ。
Okay.
1つはそのしずるちゃんの能力がむしろ
Backfired.
裏目に出てしまったこと。
Oh, did she got like this like... Oh wow, wait, is that actually even possible? I never thought about this. There's like this like disease where like you attack your own like white blood cells basically. Like your body think that your own cells are bad. Is that what happened here?
もう一つはルチアちゃんが投与を受けている毒の抑制剤が完璧ではなかったこと。
Medicine took Lucia takes to suppress her poison. Oh! I thought like she takes only medicine for the vibration thing, but she also taking the... Oh! Oh, damn, so this poison is even worse. That's why the whole like area being contaminated, because back in the day it was not suppressed, probably, properly. Her medicine, what's wrong with
ル
it?
チアちゃんもまたしずるちゃんと同じで歩く製薬工場なの。悪い言い方を承知で言うと歩く公害工場ね。猛毒の梅炎を常に
But that was in the past.
抑制剤を欠かさず飲んでいるから抑えられているだけ。彼女の体内工場は今も昔も変わらず猛毒の梅炎の排出を続けている。それを抑制剤を使って体内で分解しているだけ。
Okay. I just presumed that Lucia wasn't giving off toxins anymore, but thanks to the suppressants. Okay. Looks like that isn't quite the case though. Lucia's body still produces poison, but she takes the medicine to make sure it isn't released from her body.
第一の不幸はどうも抑制剤が完全にそれを抑えきれていなかったらしい。私たちの推測では極めて微弱ではあっても常時彼女から毒の排出
Well, no one died yet.
らしいの。
So I guess that was enough. Lucia was afraid of that, which is why she shunned contact with others and acted like a clean freak.
そうね。
Okay.
だから私たちは
So
ルチアちゃんに
actually maybe it's more dangerous than we think, but because she's been isolating herself, it didn't affect her people.
もしも彼女がそういう慎重な生活を送ってくれなかったら被害はもっと致命的な
God damn it.
拡大していた可能性が高いわ。
And she was so happy already, and now everything is going to be fucked up again. God damn it. Ah. Well, we can't fix that with rewrite. We can't rewrite others.
しずるちゃんももっと早い段階で倒れていたかもしれない。
Damn. But she was perfectly fine until now. Why did this happen so suddenly?
それが第二の不幸。しずるちゃんが非凡な抵抗能力を持っていたせいで発見が遅れたの。
Okay. She was medicine factory, right? Didn't you tell me that her body automatically makes a drug to counteract Lucia's toxin and all that stuff? Okay.
私たちもしずるちゃんはルチアちゃんの毒を中和できていると信じていたわ。しかし今回分かったの。しずるちゃんの体内工場が生成していたのは抵抗物質であって中和物質ではなかった。
Okay, so it's still accumulating with Shizuru, and she just keep making more and more medicine to resist. She cannot neutralize it. So basically, it piled up to such a degree that her body cannot keep up with the production. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's fucked. What's the difference?
しずるちゃんはルチアちゃんの無二の親友としてその期間の間にしずるちゃんの体内はその毒に対する抵抗物質を生成して相殺したわ。でも
Yeah.
抵抗していただけ、堆積していく毒を消し去っているわけではなかったの。
Well, like we saw that when like Kotaro got like infected, like on a hand or something, like it disappears. So his body is basically actually destroying the poison, so it's not just resistant. So can't we somehow like transfer this poison from Shizuru to Kotaro or something and neutralize it? I don't know how. Maybe we can do like blood transfusion or something. Like, would that work actually? I never thought about this. Hey, what would happen if like railroad, like a body of Kotaro would be like some part of it would be donated to someone else, like a blood or some organ or something, you know? Would that be still considered as the rewrited one? Like if like somehow for some reason like Kotaro blood is like compatible with Shizuru, can we do blood transfusion and make Shizuru be like basically immune and like actually help her to fight off the poison? Is that actually possible? Never thought about this. I meant to say that even without any symptoms, Lucy's poison was just building up inside her.
悪い例え方をすると堆積していく悪臭のゴミ山みたいなものね。しずるちゃんの体内工場はそのゴミに対し消臭剤をかけることで悪臭を相殺してた。
Okay. Even though the poison within her continued to build up, her body created medicine to resist it, so it seems like as if she was in perfect health. It's like a scale with more and more weights added to both ends to keep both sides
そ
balanced.
の状態を動的平衡状態っていう。表向きは健康に見えるけど体内では熾烈な戦闘が行われていてギリギリ均衡が保たれている状態。
So how our like test results? I think like Kotaro's actually resisting, like destroying the poison. He's not just resisting, but that's what they were testing probably. If we pile up the poison inside, that's something that she wouldn't even notice.
ええ、そのせいでこれほど重篤になるまで発覚が遅れたの。私たちも衝撃を受けているわ。しずるちゃんの力をもってしても。
Even Shizuru's body has its limits. Her ability has a limit on how much of the resistance drug she can synthesize as well. While this poison continued to accumulate in her, without end, Shizuru's body could only resist so much. And one day, the delicate balance finally crumbled.
つまりルチアちゃんの毒の慢性中毒という
Damn.
わけ。今しずるちゃんが受けているのはそれを除去する血液透析よ。
Okay. Will she get better? I hope Shizuru gets well soon. Saying Shizuru is in this condition is only getting to hurt Lucia deeply.
もちろん時間をかけてゆっくり治療すれば必ず元気になるわ。それは約束できる。
I wonder if the smile is just just to make us feel better. Like, I mean, I guess like they have the suppressants for the poison. Like, technically you could give this suppressants to Shizuru, right? Like, it would like, it should like lower, actually, probably what Shizuru producing is the suppressant that Lucia is taking. Basically pretty much the same medicine, so giving her that will change nothing. But yeah, if like you somehow can reduce the amount of poison inside Shizuru, like her body can resist it again. And she will be able to like walk again. But still will need like treatments to like take the poison out. Okay, we'll see. Thank God. Have you told that Lucia that yet too? I don't think so. I think like This is a fake smile, the fake hope or something. I'm a little relieved. Lucia still probably blames herself for what happened, but that would heal over time. I'll be here there to support her along the way. I'm sure she will too. It'll be fine. We aren't going to let Lucia be there alone. The room extension phone rings, and Miss Nishikuji answers. Call is over in a flash. She glanced at me a few times during the call, so it's probably the results of my blast tests. Because of how short the call is, I inferred that the results look positive, even before she tells me anything. Yeah, seems like we just destroyed the poison, yeah. Mrs. Poison got nothing on me. Yeah, about that. I'm not sure myself. In this road. I just have weird powers. I'm Tennoji Kotaro, just an ordinary student guy who pledged that he would never let Konohana Lucia be alone for the rest of my life.
それは誇張でもなんでもないわね。研究室は1000年に1人どころか有史以来に1人の奇跡の体質と評価を改めたわ。
Okay, yeah. So, we are the guy for the future.
ルチアちゃんの毒に対して抵抗どころかことも投げに受け入れ
Wow,
当
okay.
たり前のように素通ししているにもかかわらず彼女と違い
Yeah,
毒を
okay.
体外に排出し
I flew the accelerator in my search for a body that can accept her poison. That's why Lucia poison means absolutely nothing to me. If only Shizuru body could be that way
君
too.
という奇跡の存在が発見されていたなら次世代人類プロジェクトに100億ドルもの無駄な予算を投じる必要はなかったかもしれない。
Okay. Well, you still would need, like, someone of opposite gender to survive as well, you know, if we want, like, bring humanity back. After, like, these thousands years, like, your, like, plan thing going on.
それだけの莫大な予算を投じて1000年の後に人類を受け継ごうとして生み出したのは
What exactly is Next Generation Humanity Project?
ルチアちゃんから聞かされてね。
Only the gist of it. It's Alternative 4. Sorry, Alternative 3. 4 is different. 3 is annihilation and survival of you, yeah. It's about how in a thousand years the Earth will turn into a harsh place that people won't be able to live in, and that they were doing research on how humans could withstand it.
正気をなくした連中が始めた実験よ。
Oh, so that was not by you and like Guardian's consent? Okay, interesting.
どんな過酷な環境にも耐えられる改造人間を作って、それを冷凍睡眠で
Oh, I was right!
送り込む
Cryogenic sleep. I was right on this idea. Okay.
そのために世界中の孤児を集めて、ひどい実験の被験者にしたの。
But seems like that was not just like Guardians, it was just like... So that was actually someone else from outside of Guardians, probably. And Lucia was one of them.
彼女は孤児よ。ガーディアンジャパンの施設
Okay.
生まれてすぐ引き取られたわ。
Oh,
そして
never mind.
そのプロジェクトの被
So
験
it
者
was Guardians, okay.
連中の施設
Never
に
mind
引き
then.
取られた。
So why you say like, you call like your own organization maniacs? I mean, I guess like you can, but... I guess it was before the time that you were in the organization, so yeah, you just heard about this and you were like, what the fuck, these guys? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Back in time, probably they thought like it's the correct thing to do. Okay.
それが彼女の最大の不幸。そして生きてプロジェクトを出られたのが最大の幸運。
Ever since that day, I always felt that something was missing from the equation. Maybe Lucia Poison's body has something to do with her involvement with the project. Just what is Lucia exactly? What is that poison of hers?
1000年後、地球という人類が知り得る最大の生物が死ぬと考えられてるわ。
The greatest living being known to humans will die. Okay. The Earth, the great... Oh, okay, as a planet will die. Okay.
知ってる？地球は生き物で、人類はその恩恵で生きている。
I think I saw something like that on TV.
地球という生き物は体内に生命の力を蓄えてる。それを時々パワースポットと呼ばれる穴から放出し、 地表を潤しているとか。
Yeah, I can spawn the key.
地球生命の誕生は地球という巨大生命の存在なくしてありえないという仮説よ。
Once the Earth itself dies, all beings that live on it will also eventually wither and die.
それはつまり地球上の全生物が死滅。我々人類など地球という巨大生物を宿主とした宿主が死ねば人類も当然。
So what does all that have to do with Lucia's poison?
次世代人類プロジェクトの連中が100億ドルを費やした研究によすると地球体内の生命エネルギーは腐って瘴気となる。
Yeah.
それが地表に吹き出して猛毒の瘴気となる。
Toxic miasma.
生命の力と真逆の力。命を奪うだけの何よりも純粋な地球上には現在でも膨大な種類。しかしそれらは何らかの作用によって結果的に人体にそれらも上手に扱えば何かの特効薬になったりという話は。
But not this one, huh?
でしょ。
Meanwhile, the miasma is different. Its sole purpose is to take life away, as poison of death that any living being should steer clear of. 1,000 years from now, everything will be engulfed by this poison, and there's nothing we can do to escape it. In short, to be able to live in the world of 1,000 years in the future, you would have to be able to accept that poison.
シェルターやスーツで防ぐとか薬物で中和するとか、 その結果毒に抵抗するのではなく毒を当たり前なものとして受け入れる体を作るべきではないかという。
And that's Lucia.
だいぶはしょるとそういうことよ。ルチアちゃんは体を1000年後の死の世界が基本になるように作る。つまりルチアちゃんにとっては死の世界こそが当たり前で逆に私たちのこの世界が毒となるようになってしまった。
This water is poisonous for Lucia.
ええ。だからルチアちゃんは体内で常に死の世界の毒を自己
Oh.
しているのよ。
Oh, that's why like she said like so it's not like Chizuru and Lucia are not similar just because like they produce like the chemicals. It's like Chizuru is using like actual medicine to heal herself. Lucia is using poison to heal herself. Oh. Oh, the poison is basically a medicine for Lucia. Oh, that's actually insane. I never thought about this. Yo, so life force is like toxic to her? Holy shit. What? Okay. And then when the poison that her body creates leaks out of her.
恐ろしいことになるわ。天王寺君は
Yeah.
当時製薬会社の過失で抑制剤にミスがあったの。長期間にわたり不適切な抑制剤が与えられ彼女の毒がにじみ
Well, you fucked up.
その兆候は大いにあったでしょうね。植物が枯れたり病人が出たりという兆候は事故。
And none of you knew about this? Like, how is that even possible? Like, she was in Guardians. You were supposed to like supervise her and give her medicine, and then like, for several months you have not like realized that things are dying around her. Like, what the fuck? You mean the curse of Asahi Haruka?
あれは事故よ。彼女に責。
Whenever she touched, plants withered and people died, with the mark of her hand still left on them. After she saw that happened before her very eyes, how could she not think it's her fault? Just how much do you think she suffered from that?
ええ、私も何度もそれを彼女に諭したわ。
No. You know who's at fault here? Those bastards who screw up her body and turn it into what it is today. Isn't that obvious? Can't you turn her back to normal, change her body into regular human again?
不可逆的な手術だった。彼女はその体を受け入れるほかなかった。
Okay. And did Lucia really go under that surgery willingly? I can't imagine she would.
彼女は自ら望んで受けたわ。承諾書に母印もある。
Okay. Damn.
ただし、物心がつかない子供の頃にだけれどね。
True. Like, ask a kid to like actually have a letter of consent. Like, she doesn't even understand anything. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you. Like, they're going to tell her like, yeah, oh yeah, you are going to like save humanity. You are like a chosen one. Sign this. Yay! I'm going to save humans. I'm a hope. Wow. How dare you bastards put innocent kids through shit like that?
これは許されざる非人道的行為だ。
I don't like you Guardians anymore. Let's side with Gaia. Like both of them, they are shady as fuck. Sail Guardians are better, I guess. Like Gaia just pretty much want to like eradicate everything, but Guardians are fucked up in some degree as well.
総本部の耳に入ってすぐにこのプロジェクトは強制的に解散させられた。
Okay. So it was like some secret actually... Okay, so headquarters actually dissolved that. So it was like actually some kind of like secret project. Okay.
関係者はことごとく処分され、
Okay, I see.
事実は全て闇に葬られた。
So maybe you are not that bad. Okay, so that was just like a bunch of like maniacs. Yeah, okay.
でも、それまでの十数年もの間、この悪魔のプロジェクト、
It still isn't over. Even though the project's already dead, Lucia's still suffering here. And she will keep on suffering for 1,000 years, just like you all wanted. But after all that, Lucia's still working with you guys. She still says she'll be this Earth, Shield and Spear. So Lucia, I mean... If she not go to the cryosleep, then she will not be in the 1,000 years. Because she's still like aging normally, so yeah. But... She says she will be this Earth, Shield and Spear. So yeah, so Lucia basically accepts that she will go to cryosleep basically for 1,000 years. I think like she's like actually like knowing, like thinking that it's her destiny basically, and she have to do this. How? Doesn't she bear a grudge even through Guardians is what screwed her body up?
生後すぐにプロジェクトの施設に引き取られた彼女は、そこで奴らの終末思想に染め上げられた。
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
1000年の後、人類は滅亡する。
That's just brainwashing, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. All they did was brainwash her and turn her into victim of their sick experiment.
研究所から救出された後、もともと日本人であったルチアちゃんは、ガーディアンジャパンが引き取ったわ。経緯を知る私たちは、彼女の心のケアを第一に考え、彼らの見解は、彼女に対し、次世代人類プロジェクトを否定しない方がいいというものだった。
Lucia was indoctrinated with their apocalyptic rhetoric even since she was born. She believed that God really gave her the noble mission of carrying on human civilization into the future after the Earth falls to ruin. That's how she was able to bear that terrible surgery, the training and all the fears and sacrifices. Lucia herself knows that her body had been modified only to live in that world of death in the future. She knows that the procedure to modify her is irreversible, and that her existence on this earth will only serve to harm others. Despite that, she is also convinced herself that someone must take on the duty of living on 1,000 years into the future. That's why she was able to bear the cruel fate thrust upon her. Even though she became someone whose very existence threatens people's lives, she was able to find a reason to live.
プロジェクトの否定と非難は、ルチアちゃんに自分の存在意義を失わせる。
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, with the body that she has right now, yeah. I can see where you are going with this, but god damn it.
専門家チームは、彼女のデブリーフィングは慎重であるべきであり、あの登場は、
I can see, like, from where this is coming. Lucia took on dangerous yet noble duty for the sake of our future 1,000 years from now. With things as they were, they decided to leave her wounds untouched. Indeed, those wounds have been opened even since she learned to judge things for herself. That's why Lucia assumes it's natural, she accepts the pain without thinking anything of it. Yep, pretty much. Well, Kotaro is now here, so he's probably not going to take any road around and just talk to her face value. Since birth, she's been forced to shoulder pain that would cause any normal person to scream and cry. That's why she never even recognized it's a pain.
天王寺君はルチアちゃんに親身な立場だから、 今は同じガーディアンの同士に幼い子供たちに犠牲を強いる悪魔が混じっていたなんて想像するだけでも吐き気がする。
Yeah.
でもその怒りを彼女にぶつけだから、私にはいくら怒りをぶつけてくれても、でも彼女のことを本当、それを彼女の前で見せないで。
Huh. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? That will only cause her more pain? But that's...
カウンセリングの結果、彼女の根底には強い正義感と使命感。
Okay.
ルチアちゃんも無意識に苦しんでいるの。自分のしていることは正しいと誰かに認められ、そして誰かに常に使命を与えられている。
I mean, we can give her a sense of purpose, right?
自分が気づかないふりをしている何かに気づいてしまうかもしれない恐怖にずっと。
Also, didn't she found actually new sense of purpose? Like, at the end of the date, right? In the previous episode, she said something like, I will leave for Kotaro, or like, only for Kotaro, something like that. Something along these lines. Like, we are her purpose to leave right now. So, yeah, like, we can fix that, I think. At least, like, her mental state. We still can't fix her body. Her poisonous body can't return to normal anymore. She has to accept that, and that is for the sake of humanity's future. And if she doesn't firmly believe in that, then her heart will be crushed into pieces. No, I probably already knew that. There's already a deep crack in Lucia's heart. She's always afraid of her poison scarring someone. She's always afraid of her future alone, being the only one who can live in the world of 1,000 years in the future. Her entire life, she's always been living in fear. To escape from that, she needs the conviction and sense of purpose to believe what she's doing is right.
ブロシアの一件後、セラピストは彼女に母親的な上司が存在する。彼女の経緯を知る私が名乗り出たの。
And so you ordered her to search for the key?
ルチアちゃん、結構話してるのね。天王寺君。
The key is some dangerous entity that may possibly destroy the world. And you are doing a bunch of things to try to catch it. That's what she said, at least.
彼女に自分の存在意義を感じさせるには十分な使命。
True. So you've been manipulating Lucia like that all this time.
そうね。彼女がその痛みに耐えることができる。今日、ルチアちゃんとデートしたんだ。
Yeah, it was awesome.
デートってとこは真っ赤になって茶化したりしないのね。
It was an honest good date. Honest to godness date. Why would they deny it? What about it?
その日は来てるのかもしれない。ルチアちゃんは君に打ち明けることが許されないはずのことを。
Like I said, like we can be her purpose.
それはあなたになら。いいえ。あなたともうルチアちゃんには地球を守る秘密結社なんて大義名分は必要ないんじゃないですか。
Yeah, what makes
ガーディアンなどなくとも
great?
あなたと一
It
緒
would be
に
great if that
耐えてい
happened.
けると思い始めてるんじゃないかしら。
I swore to her that I would never let her be alone for as long as I live. And I don't mean that I'd be there with her, just be there with her. I'm prepared to support her wounded heart for the rest of my life.
それルチアちゃんに言ってあげた。
Yeah, I did.
喜んだでしょうね。その誓い、生涯本当に
And her life, 1,000 years, whatever, I'll protect her forever. Mr. Shikuchi looks off into the distance and breathes a deep sigh. She smiles gently. Her smile is strangely reassuring. It's as if something that she'd been bearing the burden for so many years has finally been lifted from her shoulders. That's what her smile looks like to me anyway.
この一件が片付いたら、ルチアちゃんをガーディアンから除名するわ。
Okay, okay.
地球の未来も。
But this is the road where we leave the Guardians.
もはや何にも関係ない。あなたと二人きりで生きていけるように手配してあげる。安心して。抑制剤の手配もちゃんとするから。
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she will need the suppressants for forever. Like, it's not like if we accept her, like it's like going to just disappear. Yeah. I'm not sure whenever I should feel happy or overwhelmed.
これからはあなたがルチアちゃんを支えてあげて、それができるのはあなたしかいない。
Why do you guys keep asking me to repeat my promises? I'm going to go back on my word. Well, now, where's Lucia?
設備を持った臨検の研究所に行ったわ。今回の一件が抑制剤の欠陥によるものか、彼女の体質の変化によるものか、
Yeah,
究明が必要だか
that
ら。
makes sense. Makes sense, yeah.
それがわかるまで当分はちょっ
How long will that
と
take?
数週間になるか数
Yeah,
ヶ月
okay.
になるか。
So,
何も聞いてみるわ。
I wonder if that's the reason why she was gone, actually, for a while. Yeah, so maybe that's the reason why she was gone in like every road, basically, for some time. Like, she was unable to move and stuff, because she's been in the hospital, actually, not in like the cryopod like I thought. Okay, so she's been on the medical, probably. So that happened last time too. Okay,
見通しが来
or
たら
something similar at
天
least.
王寺君にも連絡するわ。
Can I meet with Lucia?
施設の都合上面会は無理かもしれない。
I mean, we are like totally immune to this, so
でも携帯があるんでしょ。電話やメールは禁止
can I call her now?
してあげて。
I pull my phone out and call her. However, it just rings over and over. Lucia doesn't pick up.
検査中かもね。ならメールを心細い彼女はきっと。
Sure, I'll try sending her a message later. Huh. Seeing as my test results came out looking good, they finally set me free. The down just about to break. Shizuru still has to stay in the hospital for a while for treatment. That'd be the best for her though. Just her lying in the bed like this could actually hurt Lucia. I'm sure Shizuru is painfully aware of that. Shizuru isn't at fault here, and neither is Lucia. Just where do I direct my anger then? And I'm not even allowed to express. I'm not even allowed to express my anger in front of Lucia. What exactly will be her salvation here? Questions, huh? Anyway, being by her side definitely lifted her spirits more than anything else. If that isn't possible, then I should at least send her a message. I have to let her know that she isn't alone. That she doesn't have to worry about Shizuru. That I'm fit as a fiddle, of course. I ask her to call me whenever she's able to make calls over there. That I'll be sending messages every day, so I hope she reads them. Finally finish up the text saying that today's date was amazing, and that I want to go on another date on that shopping mall sometime. I leave my phone by my pillow. That way, if Lucia replies, I can reply back as soon as possible. Okay, suddenly I hear my ringtone. Jump off the bed and look at the screen saying word class rep. Okay. She must have called right after reading my text. Hello, it's me.
こんな時間にごめん。メールありがとう。
Ooh. She was crying. Okay. So was it actually not super sound, like her body evolved or something? Bad news? Don't mind the time. And thanks for the calling back. I was really worried because we couldn't see each other in the hospital.
心配させてすまなかった。しずるはどうだった？
I mean, unconscious, but overall, I would say doing fine. We can like gray shade lie, I guess, here. I mean, she's getting treatment, right? So she probably will be fine, right? Just like I said in the text, she'll be better in no time, so relax.
私のせいで
That's not true at all. I'm a little heated. I restrain myself to rein my emotions.
何のために
God damn it.
生まれてきた？
Life is all about finding out why, isn't it? You spend life figuring out the meaning of living.
私が生きてることに
God damn it.
私はただ生きてるだ親友だった。しずるまで
I'm perfectly fine. I took the test. I took the test, and they were just astonished by condition. Even Miss Nishikuji was floored at how fine I was. Relax. Miss Nishikuji said it could have been a defect with the suppressants. Just take the tests for now and see how it goes. I'm sure you'll be back with us no time.
戻ったらまた
Let's go. Hell yeah.
したい。
Yeah, let's go for sure.
デートじゃなくてもいいから。パフェ。小太郎と食べたい。
Me too. Yeah. We are doing that too. Let's have that perfect.
手をつないで。ああ。ダメだね。
God damn it. No. No way, I won't. Let's go out again. Hand holding a doll, okay? I'm begging you, don't speak with such a sad voice, don't cry.
私と仲が良くなったら、
God damn it.
みんなシンジハヤさんと。もし、仲良しになってたら。
Oh my god. I'm not gonna die. And Chihaya and Shizuru aren't either. So quit crying, please. God damn it.
充電池がもう
You don't have a charger? It's at your place, right? I'll go get that for you. Should I send it through Miss Nishikuji?
ありがとう小太郎
Please charge your phone. My phone screen displays those words. Lisa hangs her head, crestfallen, and she's close to crying again. Compared to Kotaro's dimly lit room, she finds herself in the blindingly pure white room. The floor, walls, and ceiling are so white they almost feel frigid. Seated in the middle of the room, it's a little too large for her, is a bed. Several large machines surround her. There's a door, but it's substantial, ominous. It looks like some sort of the airlock. She's in some special room, kept in strict isolation. Yeah, makes sense. One of the walls has a large window. However, what lies outside of it is not the outdoors, but a dimly lit laboratory. In a dark room stand several other large machines, their matter serving as some meager illumination. Several researchers in the lab coats seem to be discussing something among themselves as they look at their monitors, but Lucia cannot see what is displayed on them. However, their grim expressions as they continue to argue are more than enough to tell Lucia that things are not looking optimistic. Well, shit. Oh my god. She might getting more and more poisonous as the time goes. That's terrible. The other. Okay, who? The still and quiet of just before dawn fills the city residential district. Despite it being so late at night, some houses and condominiums light are on. From the gaps in curtains, silhouettes can be seen moving about. A baby wakes up, perhaps sensing an ominous presence. Its cries echo in the dark of night. The police car arrives at the condominium, its sirens silenced. The red light of the beacon illuminates the surrounding with the ominous glow. 4 police officers steps out and proceed to the 3rd floor of the condominium. Residents who notice the police car arrival are out on the corridor on the 3rd floor, peeking out from the doors. Okay. With a hushed voice, an elderly man in pajamas waves over to one of the police officers.
そうです
Uh,
15分くらい前かなすごい音と叫び声が聞こえて
okay.
お隣さんには声をかけました無理だよそんなの
What's happening? Officers gingerly approach the room in question, ring the doorbell. Oh wait, did like something happened inside Lucia's room? If she like constantly, like if that was like a problem with suppressants, like whatever is the problem, her room is probably poisonous now. But someone screamed. Did someone enter the room and died? Oh no, wait, what? Let's see, but there might be some body inside. And since this is Lucia's room, she may be charged with killing someone. Even though that's not her fault technically. I mean, They cannot tell like, you know, authorities that, hey, I just emanate poison and that just, you know, she just died, or he, or whoever the person inside is, but yeah, accident. Let's see. Officer slowly opens the door. A gust blows fiercely through the doorway. Curtains can be heard flapping in the wind in one of the rooms. With the season now deep into autumn, nights have gotten more than just a little chilly. It's hard to imagine that anyone would leave a window open as they sleep. Just like the report they received, the police officer's instinct can see the possibility of a crime here. Never mind, it's not Lucia. Yamada. Who's Yamada? Should I know this name? Like surname? There's light coming from the living room. Okay, never mind. So this is not Lucia room. Never mind. Never mind. Group slowly takes a step into the room. The white curtains flapping in the window immediately after their field of view. Okay, who's the Yamada? Is that character some kind of like character I should know? Right. Yamada. I don't think this is some kind of character that we should know. Okay, never mind. The room's a wreck. It doesn't look like collateral damage from the fight. It's as if a tornado has blown through the place. The officers are already used to seeing rooms in terrible disarray, but this room is more reminiscent of the house just after an earthquake or some other calamity, rather than the scene of the crime. However, there is no mistaking that the crime did take place here. As for why, stains of dark red are splashed all over the wrecked room's white wallpaper. They discovered a man splayed out on the kitchen floor covered in blood. Okay, who is this and why someone killed this guy? This other person also covered in blood, their feet and poking out just past the bedroom's sliding door. Mr. Yamada lives alone in this house. That means that one of them is the Yamada in question, while the other is someone else related to him, or an unfortunate victim of circumstance. Okay, and they scream. Both of the police officers in the kitchen bedroom screamed in shock. The man in the kitchen, lying face down on the floor, is missing his body from the waist downward. Holy crap. It looks as if it's been ripped off. Okay, so familiars attacked them, so they were like part of Guardians, I guess, and like Gaia attacked them or something. Meanwhile, the man in the bedroom is the opposite, only the legs are there, while torso from the waist upwards is missing, also been ripped off. Holy crap. Oh, that's just one like... Oh, it's like ripped into half. Oh, wow, okay. A pool of the blood in the living room trails in two separate directions, towards the kitchen and one towards the bedroom. Damn. Animal-like bites, yeah. Yeah, okay. So Gaia is attacking, basically. Yeah, it's the attack from Gaia. A sigh escapes Nishiku's lips as she ends the call on her cell. On the bed beside her lies Shizuru. She looks up at the ceiling with a blank stare in silence. Okay. Yeah.
確認の取れないエージェントが3割以上もいる。隠れ家バレてた。バレすぎだわ。私たちは相当前から泳がされてるのよ。あなたもルチアちゃんも、もしも何事もなく在宅して就寝してたら。
Yeah. Yeah, true. So, you being hospitalized is being lucky here.
こうして病院に運ばれたのも。小太郎は大丈夫。 一般人が巻き込まれたとの報告はないわ。
Yeah, he's not a member. Like, they don't probably even have information on this guy. It's just some civilian that was like walking with Lucia around, basically, for them.
ガイアは正確にエージェントだけを狙ってる。
Yeah.
彼が自ら余計なことに首を。
Well, we are going to get involved very soon, I guess. Lucia's phone battery probably ran out. As it seems, like she hung up unintentionally. Okay, so we are going to find out that her room is basically in total disarray. Like, it was raided as well, probably. That's what I guess. Right now, Lucia needs all the support she can get, even if it is just through the phone, as soon as possible and for as long as possible. I wanted to get that charger to Miss Nishikuju first thing in the morning, so I ended up getting right out of the bed, and now I found myself at Lucia's building. Okay, I came here in the heat of the moment, but I don't have the key to her place, do I? Oh, what about that? It's probably been raided, so... it's open, probably. Lucia is the absolute last person I'd imagine forgetting to lock up the door up before leaving home. At this time of night, the landlord probably asleep too. Besides, there's no way they'd even open the door for some random guy just because he said he need to get a phone charger for someone. Well, maybe it's actually unlocked, might as well try. If this doesn't work, then I'll just be it will be just a good sport. I will just be a good sport and give up for tonight. Okay, let's see beat. I head up the stairs, all the way down to the corridor to second floor. This is Lucia's place. I must ring the doorbell, out of impulse, and scoff at my still half-asleep self. God, please let this door be open. I say a little prayer as I turn the knob. I was turning. Door lock doesn't engage. Yep. Man, Lucia sure can be careless. She went up on a date without even locking the door. Nope. It's been raided. 100%. The door opens, just like I prayed, and yet I'm talking bad about her despite this being exactly what I wanted. Still, this carelessness really isn't like her. I guess that means she was just excited for the date. Thinking about that puts a smile on my face. Yeah, no, that's not the case. As I open the door, a gust blasts through the doorway. I can hear curtains flapping in the wind. The sound is coming from the living room. She even forgot to close her windows, just how excited she was. I turn the lights on in the entryway. It feels a little rude to let myself in without even saying anything, so I whisper a quiet excuse me and take my shoes off. The living room is pitch black, with only the curtains illuminated by the moonlight as they sway in the wind. Where's the light switch? I start groping around the wall, but my phone suddenly rings. What the heck is calling me in the night? There's no caller ID either. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's some kind of prank call or a wrong number. That could be Miss Nishikuju calling about Lucy or something. Okay. Well, that's definitely be emergency. I'd better pick up. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'm at Lucia's place. Oh yeah, I had to go out for something. Why do you ask? I want her to know I invited myself over to Lucy's place, so I hesitate to answer. However, she easily notices me trying to dodge the question. Yes I am. I was thinking I'd get her phone charger. Even though I'm already inside the apartment, I pretend that I still haven't arrived. Well, kinda too late. Wait, what? Why? Yeah. Oh well, that's a foreshadowing. There's someone still in the house, probably, right? In the apartment. Well, shit. Well, it might be the first fight for us in this road. And Kotaro did not enhance really his strength or abilities, or he didn't even have any training arc this time. We might get destroyed. I hear crunching sound, like fragments of glass being stepped on. It's close. It's now that I realized that actually happened to the window. It was left open, leaving the curtains to flap around in the wind. The window was broken, scattering fragments of glass all over the floor of the room. Someone broke the window from outside and entered? Someone broke the window, yeah. No, even thinking about the issue could just be terrifying to escape from reality here. Who could it be? At the very least, my imagination refuses to accept it could be anything other than the human. Whoa. I hear a grow like animals. Okay, we can deal with the dog, I think. Actually, wait. Now when I think about this... Wait. We never... Wait. I just realized, because we were focusing on Lucia so much and stuff, I forgot that we still did not have like a dragon scene, right? And Forest and the dragon was like when we discovered Aurora. Kotaro literally have no weapon now. He have no idea he have ability of like creating blades. I did not realize that. Wait, I forgot about this. I was so focused on like Lucia thing. I forgot that we are unarmed. Like, I thought like, hey, he can deal with the black dog at this point. But I forgot he have no weapon. He never conjured it in this road. Oh, this is bad. There's no doubt about it. This thing came to attack Lucia, and because she hasn't come back, it's been waiting this whole time to ambush her. Did I wake you up? Sorry, I'll just head back now. Hey, no need to see me off now. I slowly gingerly step back towards the doorway. However, its menacing roar does not subside. The sound of crunching glass approaches step by step. Finally, its form slips into the light of the corridor. Yep. You're a cute little boy, aren't you? Mr. Shikuju, did Lucia have a pet?
それはどういう意味？
At a glance, it looks like a dog. However, its size far exceeds even the largest of the breeds. It more resembles a bear on all fours. Damn, that's one big mouth. And those teeth, it would probably bite my head clean off. Yeah. Nishiku's scream over the phone is the trigger. I break into the dash at full speed, step on a slipper and fall onto the floor belly first. At the same time, the dog monster lunges like a cannonball right where my throat would have been just a moment ago. Right after the split second where all that happened, the dog monster flies past me and crashes into the door while I'm lying on the floor. It also means it's now blocking the doorway. I've instantly lost one means of escape. Well, there's the window. I don't have to use the window. I can still make it by jumping out the second floor. It's Umineko all over again. We jump through the window. I feel a sharp pain racing through the soles of my feet as I step on shards of glass, but I don't even care. This is nothing compared to getting my head beaten off that dog monster, yep. From behind me, I can sense that beast is about to pounce once more. I don't even have to turn around to check. The moment I do, it'll be too late. Without glancing behind me, I dive under the table. My primal instincts were right on the money. Once again, the monster leaps right in the spot where I was just a moment ago. It lands on the floor with the weighty thought that this guy is just a super heavyweight. If that thing gets a hold of me, I'm not gonna escape. I'm gonna get crushed. Hell, I'm just gonna die, period. Well, maybe it's time to actually develop some like enhancement on legs to speed up, or maybe hands to like defend yourself, I don't know. But I guess like, yeah, Kotaro never had like training like with Sakuya this time, so he cannot do this on spot like that really while fighting, because that was like the whole thing that Sakuya trained him for, right? Rewrite yourself while doing something else. He still need to like stay still and concentrate for a while, so it's not happening. I roll around on the floor and grab the chair as a weapon, you ask? Nah. This table I'm under wouldn't even stand a chance to cover against that thing, no way. It swats the table aside like nothing and jabs to rip my throat clean off. In a fraction of a second, I managed to position the chair just right and stuff its seat into its mouth. Damn you heavy! Shit, move it, you stupid. I desperately shielded myself with the chair, but I'm forced into that upward facing position while the huge heavy monster bears down on me. I'm just barely hanging on by the skin of my teeth, but I can't keep this up. The giant dog snarls at me in fury as it gnaws right through the seat. How fast can some guardians get here? Nishiko should probably already send someone here, or even herself went there. As it bites through the seat, splinters of the wood scatter onto my face, along with its nasty drawl. Only now that it does hit me. This guy is seriously bad news. My entire body is realizing that I'm really actually going to get killed here. The one and only saving grace in this entire situation is that at least with the size of this guy's mouth, it's all be over with one clean bite. No unnecessary pain. Am I really going to die? Like hell I will. I promised Lucy I wouldn't let her be alone. I'm not gonna die to some damn dog here. Okay, I ain't kicking the bucket, not here. The chair I jammed into its mouth finally breaks apart, its legs snap off. Parts of the seat that Beast had been chewing on falls against my mouth as I grit my teeth. I grip it back into relation to show it that I'm going to fight until my last breath. I'm not dying here. If I die, who's going to support Lucia? I can die here for Lucia's sake. The beast is bearing down on me, but I managed to equal its power. Guess it's that superhuman strength that shows up when you are in the fire or something. Yeah, pretty much. Cold adrenaline. I glare at the giant dog as the two of us claw against the seat. Its eyes are telling me that it wants to tear my throat out badly. Had Lucia gone to bed here as she usually does, she probably would have been ambushed and ripped apart by this monster. This asshole plays dirty. Damn dog attacking people in their sleep. The beast staggers back for an instant. It's probably surprised that despite our position, not only did I manage to even the odds, but I'm actually pushing it back. Wow, that was sudden. Suddenly, the monster giant body leaps back. After releasing an ear-spitting howl, it flies off. Okay, who is here? Who helped us? It's not Nishikuju. Nishikuju would use her ability and the knives. In the corridor... Oh, actually, it's her. Okay, never mind. I'm surprised she actually is gone. In the corridor stands Nishikuju holding a high-caliber pistol. Damn, that was close. Considering that it actually had an effect on the giant dog's body, the pistol was backing some serious firepower. It didn't manage to take the beast down completely, but definitely had some effect. Okay. The giant dog dashes away as fast as it can, jumping through the broken window and disappearing into the dark of the night. It's going to get some reinforcements. It all happens in a blink of an eye. The only proof left that all this actually happened, that this actually took place, is the sway of the curtains from when the giant's body leapt out of the window. Yeah, damn it, this is serious, stop. That was some really good timing, you saved my butt. Okay. Oh, so he was actually already on the road. Holy crap, okay. That's some prediction. I see, so when she called, she was already driving in the vicinity. If Miss Nishikuju wasn't so quick on her feet, I'd probably be dead about now. Please do. She finds the phone charging cable and adapter on a shelf in the living room without an effort. With the shock of almost dying still running through my mind, I'm just standing absent-minded. Though she did manage to drive off the dog creature, it's not dead yet. The thing comes back, I'll be dead for real. Heck, what if it comes back with its bodies? Just what was that monster? Yeah, we still don't know about the familiars. Jesus, there's so little that we know in this road. There's so little info about anything. Special class 4, okay. Okay. That's new classification we never heard before. And sure beats my ass quite fruitfully though.
最高に大健闘よ。何の訓練も受けない一般市民が特4相手に5秒持ちこたえるなんてね。
Yeah, okay. Do Lucia and the others fights against monsters like that?
たまにね。
She replies, non-committally. Seeing her react that way makes a chill run up my spine. Yeah, like, sometimes this, sometimes nothing worse. So this is the war that Lucy and Shizuru have gotten into and are fighting in. Yep. Best Shikuju brings me home in her car. The Black Knight's Kai gradually becomes dyed in a pale purple, giving way to day. Normally, dawn means a new day, which is a good sign. But this dawn in particular, it seems ominous, like a reminder that something irreversible has slowly begun to happen.
しずるちゃんの家も襲われてたそうよ。二人とも
Yeah,
入院
like I
して
said,
たのは本当に不
they've been lucky being in the hospital actually. Even Shizuru's house? Just what the heck is going
ダイヤ
on?
の一斉攻撃よ。鍵の確保を目前に邪魔者を一掃したかったんでしょうよ。これは完全な宣戦布告ね。直ちにせ。
How is Lucia? What will happen to her? I really hope that they get to make that suppressant or treating her or whatever they can so they can let her go. But if she does get released, then she will have to put her life on the line again with a fight against Gaia.
大丈夫よ。あんな状態の彼女を前線に引きずり戻すほど、
Yeah.
私は冷酷じゃない。鍵をめぐる一連の騒動には借り出さないから安心して。
I mean, like I said before, right? Even though like this was so fucked up experiment, she's basically still considered as like the only person who can survive the harsh environment in the future. So, yeah, they're just not letting her die, basically. A series of conflicts over the key, huh? Can this key really destroy the world? Honestly, it all sounds so fishy.
ええ、本当よ。都市一つを滅ぼすくらいは容易に人類の有史以来、都市を丸ごと飲み込んだ歴史的な災害がいくつかあるでしょう。あれのうちのいくつかは、その時代に出現出没した。
Okay. Really?
無知な大衆をいたずらに怯えさせないために、知識層たちが情報を規制している地球の内部から莫大なエネルギーを持った人の、それは世界各地のあらゆる時代の文明に存在するわ。
Oh, so the Sodom and Gomorrah was the key thing, okay. It's the one where they got destroyed a couple cities, right?
神の怒りに触れた都市ソドムとゴモラを神より使わされた見つかり、
Okay, yeah.
つまり人類は鍵の存在とその恐ろしいエネルギーを近年の事故
Sure.
そうね、1904年のツングスカ事
Tunguska
件でした。
event. It was a meteorite fall in Siberia and knocked down the forest of trees in circular pattern or something, right?
あれも鍵が起こした爆発なのよ。いえ、その威力は TNT 換算で
Okay.
ざっと広島型原爆の1000倍ってとこね。
Walking nuke.
ガイアは
Yeah,
その
walking
歩く
nuke.
原爆と宗教的な対話ができると盲信してる。地球と人類を正しい方向へ導いてくれると信じてるのよ。
Can we really hold a conversation with people like them?
ロトはミツカイと対話したと書かれてる。連中はおそらくそれを根拠にしてるんでしょうね。箱舟伝説のノアもまた鍵の接触を受け箱舟建造を命じられてる。
Okay.
この時の鍵は原爆どころの騒ぎじゃない。
Oh, there was giant flood or something, right?
40日40夜の間洪水が続き、鍵はノアという例外を除き旧人類と地上の全文明を一掃したのよ。
Okay. So, another possibility that people survived in Shizuru Road is not because of like some kind of like strange anti-key emanation blocking material that was like the bunker made of. He may just have decided that she will not destroy like these particular people. According to like this story, right? It's like the kid did not want it to like destroy like Noah family and the like animals so they can like recreate the population or something, you know?
これが記録に残る最古の鍵と人類の接触だと言われてるわ。
Dang,
その
seriously.
上ね、 最新の研究では氷河期についても人類の理解できるあらゆる
Sure.
学問で、特に7億年前のマリノア氷期、当時の大気組成、地球の軌道、あらゆる点からもこの2つの氷河期は
You mean to tell me that he was responsible for the ice ages too? Well, that's kind of trash.
そうね。ここまではさすがにしかし、マリノア氷期はカンブリア爆発へと続き、旧世代生物の滅亡した新世界に、
Okay.
そしてアンデス・サハラ氷期もまた恐竜時代を終わらせ、古き旧世界を滅ぼし、そうよ。聖書に描かれている数々の伝説はね、せいぜいしかし数億年の太古から同じ人類さえもその繰り返しの中で生み出された一つの世代を任された生物に過ぎない。どう？分かってきた？鍵というのがどういう
Well, I heard about it from Lucia. I sort of just accepted it, but it didn't feel real. After listening to what Mrs. Shiguju had to say, though, seeing her say something so absurd with such cold demeanor, I can't just tell she isn't joking. So this key, it's in Kazamatsuri, and Gaia's close to getting their hands on it.
公式収穫祭ね。
Ah, well, yeah, what's about it? Ah,
今年も大盛況でしょうね。きっと今年も100万人近くの人間が訪れるわ。
okay, sure. So, this event is more important to, like, Gaia and Guardians in general? It's not just some festival that just happens, like, you know, along the events?
もしそこで一斉にガイアがアクションを起こしたら、コントロール不能の100万人は全ての交通手段と結
Oh yeah, okay, makes
麻
sense.
痺させるわ。
Yeah, true, okay. Okay,
そ
I
う
get
なれ
it.
ば司令部が大慌てで応援を送り込もうとしても、私がガイアの参謀だったら収穫祭の当日に行動を起こすよう進言するわ。そしてこれだけやられても司令部、私たちの戦いは今夜の時点ですでに敗
Is there anything I can do?
収穫祭までに風祭り市から
What about Lucia?
受け入れ先は残念ながら見つかってないの。彼女を隔離できる設備を持つ施設は多くないの。
Yeah. If the key is, well, the key is something so big that it will shake the entire world. No matter how far I run, there won't be any point in anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the point? And besides, if Lucia can't escape herself, then there's nothing to hesitate over in the first place. I have only one answer. Isn't there anything else I can do apart from running? I know I embarrassed myself back there, but if you tell me I can fight, I'm totally prepared to.
君が戦ってるなんて聞いたら、ルチアちゃんは休んでられない。それに、天王寺君には天王寺君にしかできない仕事がある。
What is it? Mr. Shiguru scoffs at seemingly silly
ルチ
question.
アちゃんは今療養中じゃない。
Okay.
そして主治医は君よ。薬じゃなくて携帯電話で治療するの。そうでしょ？
Oh, yes.
肉声が一番だけ
I felt like you would like let me actually go to the hospital there. I mean to this like research facility, I guess. Not the hospital.
女の子は心底嬉しいメールはロックをかけて大切な宝物にしてる。そんなメールをね、本当に辛い時に見ると
Yeah. Still seated on the passenger seat, I pull my phone out and type out the text to Lucia, but her phone is dead, so she cannot even read this. That way, once her phone... Oh yeah, once her phone gets charged, she can receive it immediately. Lucia needs someone to be her support, and as soon as possible. Not just anyone's, she needs my support. Lucia has been carrying a great burden of duty and responsibility on those small shoulders of hers. On top of that, her body was altered, forcing her to be alone up until now. Those shoulders of hers are far, far too small to be bearing so much weight. I won't run away from the city until the very end.
頼もしいわね。早くルチアちゃんの抑制剤の件も目処がつくといいんだけど。
Issue? Oh. Oh, some new info. Issue with Lucia's suppressants. Okay, so it was actually a problem with suppressants.
検査の結果、彼女の毒性を抑えていた抑制剤の効果が
And lost a lot of
して
effect.
いたことが分かったの。
Okay, so it is actually not an issue with suppressants per se, but with Lucia. So Lucia poison actually got more potent. Okay. Well, that's a problem. It was a mistake with the suppressants like before.
抑制剤は正常なのに
Yeah, okay.
ルチアちゃんの体への危機もともとの抑制剤の限界なのかそれともルチアちゃんの体が変化し
So they're saying until you manage to develop a new suppressant, Lucia can't ever go back outside.
そういうことよ安心してルチアちゃんの健康には全く問題ない
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with that actually. The poison in Lucia's body can't be held back anymore by the suppressants that she's been using up until now. Not even Shizuru affected by her poison, but Lucia herself is still fine. Even if she's doing just fine, everyone else around her
そ
is...
ういうことね現在彼女を隔離室から出せる目処は全く立っていないわ
Just let Kotaro in. He can, like, actually make it, I think. Like, Kotaro's going to be fine. I mean, he can even rewrite himself more, if necessary. There's a limit to how much he can rewrite himself, though. I wonder if, like, Lucia can keep evolving her poison up until the moment that Kotaro cannot actually suppress it anymore. If that will be the case. I mean... Technically... Like... We just said, like, Kotaro wanted to rewrite himself to be able to accept this poison, so... It should have no problem. Like... No matter what the intensity of this poison is. But who knows? I don't know what the limits are. For Lucia, today is another day trapped within the quarantine room. Her upper body is propped up by the recleansing bed, and an IV drip is attached to her left wrist. Before her is a simple desk with a test paper with the shape of the hand printed in dotted lines.
1時間が経過した。ルチア、体調に変わったところはあるかい？
いい
よし。また同じテストだ。その試験紙の手形に合わせて手を置いてくれ。
Her eyes grow dark and murky. Yeah, oh my god, she have like no life in her voice, basically. It's like being a test subject all over again as she was as a kid. Just locked in here alone. If hope manifested itself as a spark in her eyes, any light in them is now gone. She pressed her right hand onto the testing sheet. It slowly grows darker in color in the shape of her hand. From yellow to red and finally to virtual purple. An imprint of her hand can clearly be seen.
なんてこった。
ほんの数時間ほどで抑制剤の効力は完全に
Ooh! In few hours.
全く作用していない。
Damn!
1000年後の過酷な環境に適応するために生み出された個体だ。
This is fucked up. They call her a specimen. Oh my god, this is so fucked up.
抑制剤に対する抵抗力を獲得
It's oh my god.
何の不思議もない。
I cannot. They annoying me. Oh god.
恐ろしいことだ。
This is so annoying.
今あの隔離室は一見真っ白で、しかしあの中はもうサンタブローシアの惨状と
Holy
全
crap.
く同じ毒で満たされ、おそらくあの部屋の空気を一呼吸しただけで全身に紫色の斑点を受け、
本当にこの隔離室で大丈夫なんだろうな。もっと大掛かりな施設へ移送した方がいいんじゃないのか。
バカ言え。こいつは歩く放射性廃棄物だぞ。誰が引き取りたがるものか。
Jesus. This is so horrible. I hate how they treat her. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, researchers in Guardians are fucking assholes. This is so fucking terrible. I hate this.
じゃあ早く鉛とコンクリートで部屋ごと埋めちまえよ。
Damn.
1000年経つまで埋めておけってんだ。俺は嫌だぞ。全身を紫色に晴らせながら海を撒き散らして死ぬなんてごめんだ。
She can hear that probably, I assume, then. Because she just used vibrations to destroy the thing. The glass, okay. She got angry, I assume. Are we going to have Vigilante Lucia? Suddenly a fluorescent light bulb explodes.
マイク
Yeah.
入りっぱなし。
You fuckers.
バカ。
Lucia is standing in front of the glass panel. Her expression can't be described as angry or sad, nor even as emotionless. Tears stream down her face, devoid of any warmth. She must have hit the glass panel as hard as she could. But being 10 centimeters thick, even the sound didn't make it to the other side. In the same way, their merciless words were transmitted through the speaker. You are so... God damn it. I'm so annoyed right now. I cannot even describe how I feel, god damn it. Sorry, Lucia words.
なら早く私を千年の未来へ送れ。
So she's just saying, yeah, just put me into the cry already. And wake me up 1,000 years later.
私のベッド、
Yeah.
冷凍睡眠装置を持ってくる。
ルチア、すまなかった。
冷凍睡眠装置は完成しなかった。完成する前に
Oh.
解散させられる。
Oh, they don't even have this technology actually. Okay, that's surprising. Okay.
お前たちが1000年後の未来に生き残る人類が必要だと言うから、そのお前たちが私を1000年後に送る機械を自ら作るのをやめた。どうしてやめた？どうして私を1000年の未来に放り出さなかった？誰だって分かってた。私が一番分かってた。地球が滅ぶその日まで私には何の価値もないことを、何の価値もないどころか、私にはただいることさえこの世界では許されていないと。
Oh. After the Next Generation Humanity project acknowledged Lucia's completion and began work on creating a machine for cryogenic sleep. However, the project was cancelled and development on the cryogenic sleep equipment was put on the permanent hiatus. Wow. Okay, that's something I did not expect it. I thought they already had it ready. Lucia was forever forbidden from going to the future, the only place where her existence would be tolerated. This is so fucked up. What Lucia wished for was to be put under a cold sleep. She could be sealed away in the coffin of lead, continuing to sleep without troubling anyone. However, what she hadn't wished was for to go to the desert world of sand and poison, a place where no one else could live. All she hoped for was to sleep forever without troubling anyone, without ever waking. All she wanted was to simply sleep in peace.
誰とも触れ合えない。誰とも生き合えない。生ける。それを私は受け入れたんだ。それが人類に必要だ。未来にたった一つの巧妙だとお前たちが言ったからだ。私とお前たちの間にはこのガラス一枚しかないかもしれない。しかしそことここは同じ場所じゃない。この部屋こそが1000年後の未来なんだ。入ってくればいい。防護服なしで。お前たち人類が自ら招く1000年後の未来をこの部屋に足を踏み入れて自らその身で確かめるがいい。私が恐ろしいか汚らわしいか。なら送れ。私を1000年後の世界へ。私だって望んでこの世界にいるんじゃない。生まれてきたんじゃない。お前たちが望んで生まれ、
Oh, yeah.
お前たちが望んでここにいるんだ。そしてお前たちの望み通りに私は1000年の未来まで眠り続けたい。なのに私を返せ。あの毒のサビの私以外の全ての生き物が死に絶えたそれができないなら早くこの部屋を溶けた鉛で埋めて私を永遠に一人ぼっちにしてくれ。
I cannot even comment on this. That's probably the heaviest road that there was so far. Holy Jesus. Wow. Even she had ample time to reflect on herself. Even enough time to realize that at an early age, she's been taken in by the bizarre project, tricked by deceitful words, and had her entire life ruined. Still, that would have been fine for her. No amount of regret will bring her body back to how it was. She might as well play the part at the end. Even if it's just some kind of waste, even if it is just some kind of the waste disposal under the guise of cryogenic sleep, that would still be fine. All she hopes is to complete her and only mission in life, to carry human history and civilization into the future.
そうじゃなかった。私は何のために生まれて、何のために生きてきたのかわからない。どうして私を産んだ？どうして私を生かした？騙すなら最後まで騙せ。生かすなら最後まで生かせ。何かに貢献したい。私が生きていたことによってただの害だ。ただの悪だ。私の存在が何も貢献していない。お前たちが恐れるように、ただ存在するだけでみんなを脅かしている。
Also, how Lucia is describing herself here right now, right? And like you know, like also what they called her, right? Basically, like she's a waste disposal and stuff. If you think about this, in a sense, Guardians created a man-made key, basically. She also have ability to destroy the world per se, just like he does. They just created their own nuke that's on par with the key. I mean, not in the same scale, but she also can destroy the whole world basically by just like walking around if she have no suppressants and stuff. I just realized that.
私が死ぬことが一番何かに貢献できるならそれでもいい。ならばいっそ、ならば早く私に死ねと命じてくれ。私に死ぬに値する任務と名誉と。
Right, as she holds in anger all the fluorescent bulbs in the laboratory shutter, leaving everything in total darkness. The scientist is panic, running about the room, saying that Lucia cries in silence. A single tear that sheds already holds a little dose of toxin within. But that poison tear is clearer than everything else in this world. In the corner of the quarantine room, a phone charger sits, plugged into the outlet. She brought it for her. Apparently Kotaro had gone over to her apartment to get it immediately after their phone call. Her phone is already done charging, but Lucia, she doesn't have the courage to turn her phone on. Most likely Kotaro would have sent her a message. It would probably be received the moment she turned her phone on. That message would be words of sympathy, trying to lift her spirits. If she were to read that, she would gain another lingering regret in the world where she has no right to live.
ごめん。
Oh my god.
孤独にしないって誓ってくれたのに。
This is literally, like I said, the heaviest road we had so far.
帰って辛すぎる。
I thought Shizuru Road was heavy because of how she just, you know, erased her own parents, basically, and stuff, but this is something else. I already made peace with myself. I already accepted that I have no rights to live in this world. I would have been fine with dying or being put to sleep. My very existence is nothing but a blight. Absolutely meaningless. But Kotaro will probably encourage me, telling me to stay in this world. Those two contradicting emotions within me are so painful, enough to tear me apart. To the lab in front of me, now in incomplete darkness, with nothing visible from my side, I speak under my breath. Though my face is already drenched in tears, I smile in acceptance.
毒でもいい。
Jesus.
拳銃でもいい。私を1000年の未来へは送れなくても、今の世界から送り出すことはできるはずだ。私に自らこの世界を去るという任務を、
That's horrible.
せめてそれを私の生きた目的と。
I never thought that's going to be the case. That she actually will get stronger with her poison. I thought like with Kotaro being by her side would be fine, but literally the only thing that like kept her suppressed so she's not lethal to environment is not working anymore. Kotaro with his powers cannot do this. Like, we could accept her poison and be with her and stuff, but we cannot affect her body. Like, what are we doing here? I'm out of ideas. I'm literally out of ideas. How we can save Lucia? What? Where is this going? Like, literally. Oh, ooh, wait, what? Wait, what?
とんでもない。あなたは人類の誰も成し得ない崇高な任務のために生まれた。
Who?
忘れたの？
Lucia turns silent and tries her memories. She's heard this voice somewhere before. Suddenly the lab emergency light switch on, illuminating everything red. Okay. There stands a woman in sunglasses and a white lab coat, as well as the several men in black suits. Okay. She takes her sunglasses off. The moment Lucia sees her face, she immediately stands upright.
マクファーデン司祭殿。
Pastor McFarden? Okay.
ブレンダでいいわ。
Brenda.
昔のように。
Are you one of the like fucked up scientists that made her who she is? Are you the one who experimented on the kids?
フランチェスカの件は
Yeah, oh my god, are you fucking serious?
事故の兆しはあったのに、私がそれを強行した。フランの事故はその後の研究にフランは命を落としましたが、そのおかげで
Damn.
私は命拾いし、私にはフランの分も彼らの分まで任務を全うしなくてはならないのです。ええ、そうよ。無駄な
I don't like
何
this.
もなかった。
Where is this going?
彼らの死と教訓はすべてあなたの生態基盤に受け継がれているわ。あなたこそが1000年後の未来の唯一の希望。
Okay.
あなたにしか成し得ない。私たちはそれをあなたの名はラテン語で光。あなたこそが人類の未来を照らす。ブレンダ。
That's such a brainwashing. Jesus.
未来を直視することに怯えた無能どもによってプロジェクトはついえたわ。
No, they were just not fucked up.
それから何年もの間、あなたは放置され、その間恐ろしいそれはあなたをとても傷つけたわね。私たちが一緒だったらあんな事故は起こさなかった。私たちは
I hate
1
this,
年前のあ
actually.
の日から奪われたあなたの生きる意味をあなたに返すためにやってきた。
Uh-huh.
ルチア、来なさい。あなたにしか成し得ない目的と価値、そして任務を私たちは与えられる。
I don't like this. Like, if she gets out of here, basically, like, everywhere she goes is going to be poisonous. At this point, she have no suppressants at all. What you want to make her to do? You obviously want her to kill people. At this point. So... yeah, no. Like, what the hell? No, it's not. I mean, she's probably right on you can do this. But you don't want to do this.
私にはこの世界で
Jesus, no.
あるわ。
I hate this so much.
あなたが必要よ。そしてそれをもう誰にも疑わせない。いらっしゃい、ルチア。
I don't like this. I really do not like this.
全員ではないけれど、プロジェクトの仲間たちも。いいえ、オースティンを覚えてる？あなたたちと一緒によく遊んでくれたわね。
Okay.
エリオットは待ってるわ。みんな。
I do not like where this is going. I don't know where this is going, but I do not like that. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'm extremely terrified of what this like crazy scientist is going to do with Lucia. What they trying to accomplish there, this is like... So basically this like crazy scientists are like Gaia version of like this off branch with the guy with the fire abilities. I forgot his name. Mido, yeah. So they're like vigilantes basically, or like actually villains that separate branch that they have no control over anymore. I don't like this. What they trying to make Lucia do? They will try to use her poison to like assassinate like Gaia HQ or something. Like seriously, they're just going to send her in and just like kill everyone. I really do not like where this is going. I really don't like that. We'll see in the next episode what's going to happen, where the Lucia disappeared. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Click that like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, let's get out.